Welcome to Chuck Show. He's about to show you how to grow. Welcome to Chuck Show. He's about to show you how to grow. Welcome to Chuck Show. He's about to show you how to grow. Welcome to Chuck Show. Welcome to Chuck Show. He's about to show you how to grow. How to grow.
Hey, hola, my friends. My name's Charles the Sandman Collins, and I'd like to welcome you to our Together We Grow aquaponics, hydroponics, and traditional gardenings. I hope you guys that have followed over here from the documentary from Paragraphic, props to them for making it. I hope you've been enjoying your time visiting with us and hanging out with us over here. I assure you that every week we're trying to come up with something new, be it an idea, be it a thought or a concept. As long as it has something to do with sustainable gardening, we're going to try to get you involved. And if it's something we haven't tried before, well, guess what? I'll be darned, we're going to try it just because you guys requested it. Now, I understand a large part of what we do at Together We Grow has to do with introducing you guys to concepts of growing, maybe growing crops in ways that you haven't done before, be it aquaponics or be it hydroponics, or maybe it's in growing types of crops that you haven't maybe considered before. That could be things such as mycelium, be it gourmet mushrooms. That could be something such as wheatgrass, something such as bean sprouts. You know, the microgreens, the ones that contain all of that, packed all of that, just power punch into a smallest little piece of vegetable that you could think of. And that's what I really want you guys to get growing. I mean, not everyone has a space for a huge aquaponics rig, right? Nope. Not everyone has a space for a hydroponics tray, right? No. But maybe you have a little bit of space under your bed, or you have a little bit of space on a shelf in a closet. Maybe you have a little bit of space on a counter, or maybe even a railing. Either way, at Together We Grow, we're gonna try to come up with a solution to get you growing sustainably and as healthy as possible in the comforts of your very own home. Now, my friends, one of the most important things I always try to remind folks to consider when it comes to sustainable gardening is space is room. You always hear me saying, and I know I said it earlier in this particular video, you know, not everyone may have enough room for a huge aquaponics garden. But you know what? It's not about the size of the space you have. It's about how you utilize that space. And as I always tell my kids, you know, if you could offer me a handful of gold coins in one hand, a handful of seeds in the other, in a dystopian world, which one am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with the handful of seeds, because this is worth more than its own weight in gold. I mean, it's worth so much more than that. This can bring forth life. This can continue life. And this is one of the simplest and easiest things to grow. Guys, when I tell you that this is a super nutrient-packed, just super macro green, I'm not lying to you. And it's as easy as just looking in the palm of your hand and seeing the seeds to something that we like to call wheatgrass. Now, wheatgrass is low in calories, but high in nutrients, including antioxidants such as glutathione, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Antioxidants fight free radicals in the body, reducing oxidative stress and protecting against health conditions like arthritis, cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases. All from this wheatgrass. Now, out of its 17 amino acids, 8 are considered essential, meaning your body cannot produce them and you must obtain them from a food source. Once again, wheatgrass. How many reasons should I list? I'm gonna keep going. Wheatgrass may reduce your cholesterol. In one study with rats, I'm sorry, that study's just funny to me. Anyway, the rats were given with high cholesterol were given wheatgrass juice, and they experienced decreased levels of total cholesterol, bad LDL cholesterol, and triglycerides. I mean, this stuff is just amazing. If you take a look at these 3 trays here, we have 3 trays of wheatgrass growing in 3 different stages. This is the one that we harvested last time. A daily usage of wheatgrass, we'd recommend about an ounce. You don't even have to take it every day, but when I tell you this stuff gives you power like Hulk, boom, this stuff makes you strong like Hulkman. When it comes to us growing our wheatgrass at home, like I said, we have a tray going in a different stage at all times. We use the same tray system that we use for our sprouts. It's very simple. You can get this from any box store. You can order it from one of the big box stores online if you choose to. Also, there are ways to do this without using any of this equipment. Please go through our videos if you haven't already done so. We teach you all the tips and all the advice on how to do this in the comfort of your home with as few of the mainstream supplies as necessary. Look at this little nappy-headed wheatgrass right here. One thing I like to do, if I'm ever trying to focus on a thought or focus on a concept or a design, I actually come to one of the trays that aren't finished, and I'll just take my time in which each thought that I think through, that I make my way through, I actually trim a little bit of the wheatgrass down so that you end up with somewhat of a uniform shape. I've even thought about starting wheatgrass clubs. Hey guys, let's grow some grass. Let's grow the right kind of grass. The kind that won't get you locked up, but the kind that make you strong like bull. Also, please keep in mind, before you make any changes to your regular diet, make sure that you consult with your physician or your health specialist. I recommend that you do these things. Like I said, if it's something to do with vegetables, I always recommend it for the best of your health. But nobody knows better than you and your doctor. So please make sure that you confer with them. I just can't think of anything bad with the wheatgrass. A couple of tips that I can tell you. Okay, make sure that you change your water. If you can, at least 3 times a day, try for twice. As soon as you see any type of mold growing in your own reservoir, it's time to get rid of it. It's time to get rid of it. That little bit you saw there, that's some paper floating. But also, you can tell by the size of your roots. You see the white part right here? Those are your roots. When your roots get about 2 inches long, it's time to really just get rid of the wheatgrass. But the best thing about this is you can easily just lift this tray up just like this, boom, and just dump the entire thing, just dump this entire mat into the chicken coop. And guess what? The chickens absolutely go crazy over this wheatgrass. So it's a win-win situation. Where did I get my wheatgrass from? Well, I ordered this years and years and years ago, and I believe this was from the big snake company, or the big river company, as I like to call them. It's lasted me for the longest time. Please make sure that you do get your seeds from a reputable dealer or specialist. If you can keep it local, do so. Try to keep that money local, guys. We got to take care of each other, right? If you have any questions about growing wheatgrass, growing the sprouts, how we do it, why it's so nutritious, please don't hesitate to ask us. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. We got some really cool videos coming up in the near future. But in the meantime, guys, plant that first seed so that together we'll grow. Peace and blessings, my friends.